Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we are here with something insane. So I saw on the YouTube community and all the duellinks community actually that was trying to get something off of odd die stuff. The odd die stuff is pretty busted. We've got some, some defensive play out of the odd die's Hark Pendulum Dragon. We've got some Searcher with the Spiral Flame Strike, as well as popping effect. But the deck still misses something. We still do not have nothing to interrupt. We do not have that consistency if we go turn 1. So that is a problem, of course. And I saw a lot of deck lists around the internet that basically were the same, using Magician Pendulums and Pendulum Call, but and I was trying this stuff because, as you already know, I ended up with triple odd die's Arc Pendulum Dragon and triple Spiral Flame Strike. And what I came up with is simply insane. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Yami Bakura, but it's not the character, it's the skill, so you can use it with any that has Draw Sense Spell Trap. Now, for all who do not remember what it does, it's pretty easy. Every time you lose 1000 life points in your next draw phase, you can just draw any spell trap card you want, as long as you play at least 3 or more different spell trap cards. And look at that, we got just 3. We got a Treacherous, best staple ever for now, and Sky Iris, and of course the triple Spiral Flame Strike. And boom, here we go. So of course we've got the engine that is mainly due to odd die's Pendulum Dragon and the odd die's Arc Pendulum Dragon with this stuff. So first thing first, guys, if you have a third Sky Iris, definitely go for it and play it instead of the Planet Pathfinder, that, as you can see, is just a replacement for Sky Iris, because this little guy right here can just tribute itself to let me add a field spell. So it's just what it is for her now. It is here for. So and then here comes the spice. So the best way to go first and interrupt your opponent and actually put yourself in a good position to win the duel is having Interruption, like Foreign Strike Bouncer or Force Focus, or even better, Digital Bug Rhinos Bus, of course, when you go with X Beetle. So the core of the idea is that you can special summon level 6 monsters for free, thanks to this little guy, because these pendulum skills go from 4 to 8, so of course 6 is included, and boom. The good thing is that these level 6 monsters are also hand traps, so that's why these decks work so freaking good. So we've got Stego Cyber. It's not really an end trap, but actually a grave trap, if we can call it. So you wanna have this in the gray, of course, so that you can pay 1000 life points, recycling, avoid an attack and a damage actually, and also trigger the skill, so it's just so good. Then we've got definitely an end trap, the Temperance, and last but not least, I've got Trifortresops. So if I had to be honest with you, I think this is just the perfect rate. I mean, you could think of playing double Trifortresops, but I'm not so sure, because the point is that you get to recycle the Stego Cyber in the grave by XYZ summon, because the effect of Stego Cyber says that when you special summon him with its own effect and he gets sent to the grave, then you have to banish it. But if you use it for an XYZ summon, when you detach it, it actually goes to the grave again, so you can recycle it. And instead, with the Temperance, you actually have a defense, because if you happen to break and have your Stego Cyber in your hand and you have no way to summon it, then you're just in a bad spot. Instead, if you actually have a Temperance, you can both summon it you can either summon it with your Pendulum Summon, or you can keep it in your hand to wait and maybe, you know, trigger your draw sense. And the decks just work so good because you've got your main combo that is so easy. You basically need to have this triple guy right here. I mean, one odd dice arc, one odd dice pendulum dragon, and the sky iris. And basically the combo is that you with sky iris you can pop your own card to add an odd dice card from your deck to your hand. And if you set your odd dice pendulum dragon and your odd dice arc, and then with the sky iris effect you just pop your own odd dice pendulum dragon, this will let you search another odd dice pendulum dragon that actually, and the ones that you destroyed go straight to the extra deck, so you can just special summon it with a pendulum summon, and then you get to add another one, and in the meanwhile you just triggered your odd dice arc pendulum dragon, so you get to summon a big guy from your deck. So you end up with both your scales, because you can just play again the odd dice pendulum dragon you just had it to your hands back again on the field. You already have another big guy on the field, so you got a couple of scales, as you will see in the replays, because this is just so consistent. It was insane to me. So you can pendulum summon not only the guy that you just popped that is in the extra deck face up, but of course if you happen to have a couple of level 6, you've got straight away a Nixie summon rank 6, and you can either decide to go to an Exabeetle that becomes of course a Rhino's Bust to have a quick pop effect in your opponent's turn, or you can simply go into a Photon Strike Bouncer and you can interrupt your opponent by negating an effect. It's just so good. And do not forget about the Spiral Flame Strike. This actually makes everything so much better because it can just work as a searcher. When you're trying to get all the pieces for your combo, you can just use it to search something or to pop. And the best thing that makes this deck insane is that this thing is not a once per turn at all. So if you actually draw triple Spiral Flame Strike, maybe that can be the best hand you can ever have. So because you can just use all of them one after another, no stop. So that's just so good. So again guys, last thing of course, again, if you have the third Sky Iris, definitely play it, and this is just a replacement. For the XYZ, for the extra deck of course, Rhino's Bust plus the Exabeetle, it's a must to me. And if you have a second strike bouncer, definitely play that instead of the Force Focus. I only have one, that's why. The Thunder Charger Gaia Dragon, in my opinion, it's so good because once you finish the materials with the Strike Bouncer, it becomes useless, and you can both decide to pop it with the Sky Iris, or you can decide to XYZ summon on top of it with your Thunder Charger. So that's fine because, you know, Gaia Dragon can be spicy and can be unexpected because he has piercing damage that can finish off your opponents. Of course, one Patselmi is Manarity. I don't think two are needed. I mean, you can try maybe, but you know, I definitely decided to go with double negation instead of double bounce, you know. And last but not least, as level 7, we also got the Dragon of Annihilation. It's just a popper, basically you can just pop a card. So guys, that was all for the explanation. I was just so excited for this, and stay tuned for the replays because are just insane. 8 wins in a row, amazing. Let's jump right into them. Here we go, my boys, first replay, and I was already a 3-win streak right here. We've got a Uncinema with set Delta XL. Let's see what we got. So unfortunately we've got the Planet Finder with already Sky Iris, but you know, it's not that bad because we can use the Planet Pathfinder as the card to pop to get the effect of Sky Iris out, so it's pretty nice. So instead our opponent is playing Crystans with Takjinis actually, so it begins with a set monster and a Quan, and we have to actually be aware of this because he can actually summon a monster from his end and synchro summon in my turn, so we have to be waiting for that. We've got, as I told you guys, Sky Iris plus Planet Finder to look for the first skill, this the Odd Dice Arc. Then with the Spiral Flame Strike we can look for the other one. We've got double cards in our hand, as you can see. double level 6, so we can just pendulum summon. The only bad thing about Temperance is that usually the pendulum summon does not start a chain, I guess. Or maybe yes, does it start a chain? Yes, maybe it starts. The problem is that the Temperance has this effect that you cannot choose not to activate, so you have to wait this, and your opponent can actually respond to this effect. That's the problem. I mean, you do not care about Temperance effect at all. Then of course, as I told you guys, XYZ summon Bouncer is here. Then he actually tried to use the effect of Quan, but of course I can negate it. He used the Crystal Entry, but there was no point because you actually cannot do that. I mean, there's no cool effect you can use right there, so I could just pop D1 and I'm chilling right now. So it's got the Dark Genius Chris Serpent, and then the effect of the Tisburn from the Grave, as well as Sulfaner, as you can see right here. It's a pop itself to summon another crystal monster to go directly into 3+4 Black Rose Dragon. But you know guys, I've got the Strike Bouncer's effect, so negate it, I don't care. So you can just use the effect of Smiger in the Grave, add another trap, but would that be enough? I don't think so. It's got nothing you could do. Again, as you can see, as I told you in the decklist breakdown, now that Bouncer is useless, I can just go with the Thunder Charger, you know, just to inflict some piercing damage, then Sky Iris, and here comes the Spice, popping my own Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, so I get both the Search and then the Summon with the Odd Eyes Hark. So I've got another level 7 monster on the field. I can put my skill down. Again, Pendulum Summon, as you can see right here, Pendulum Summon. We've got an insane board, we can just go in and he just surrendered, of course guys. That's how you do it, this deck is so good. There you go. Second duel, my boys, and here we go with the 5 win in a row, and this was a rank up duel, as you can see in Legend. I think it's a Legend rank 2 actually. So it's us to begin, and in this case we do not have all the stuff that we needed, but we've got the treasures, so we should be chilling actually. And we've got the Temperance as well, so keep in mind that with Temperance we've got a high chance to get either a Spiral Frame Strike, that is basically a Searcher or a Popper, or we can get a Trap Hole or a Sky Iris, so we really get a lot of value out of the skill. That's an important thing to keep in mind. So it is an unusual Blue Eyes player with Silvius Sawarari, so, and it's got the Stones effect in the Grave, so it kinda plays low and it's good for us. So now we've got double level 6, but we're still waiting. It's got the normal summon of the Sage with the Eyes of Blue. I could use the Treacherous to stop him, so we're chilling basically. But he still gets to add the stone to his hand, so end phase, and he's got nothing. Then I've got one of the pieces, so now I'm chilling. I can add the other piece, as you can see right here. Then double skill set, and Sky Iris is ready. Popping my own Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon to get both the effects. Insane combo, anyway. And there you go, we got a level 7. He's got the Karma Cut, but right here I still have to Pendulum Summon, so that was not a good move. And boom, there you go, Pendulum Summon to go into double level 6 and an Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Then of course we got the effect of the Temperance, that's fine. And then boom, level 6, first Beetle, and then on top of that, Rhino's Boss is here. Is this enough for lethal? No, because he's got enemy controller, but we're still chilling. I mean, we've got these the effect of Rhino's Boss to interrupt in his turn, and the end phase, unfortunately, he's got the effect of the stone. Look at that, he's got another Blue Eyes out, another set card, and then as soon as he enters the battle phase, he's the effect of Rhino's Boss, but he's got an Ultimate Providence, so he can stop that. And now I'm in a bad spot. I could still negate the damage, because another good thing about Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon is that if you're about to take damage from an attack involving a Pendulum monster, you can actually make that damage to 0, so it's pretty nice. I didn't notice that until this duel. Of course, the effect of the Odd Eyes Arc gets in play, comes in handy, and I get to summon another guy. There you go, Pendulum Summon, so we've got the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon again, but he's got another Karma Cut, so that's a bad, actually bad stuff. And now keep in mind, keep attention right here. So I use the effect of Sky Iris, but I only have one Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon in my deck. So this means that I can still trigger the effect of Odd Eyes Arc, but I have to summon the monster I just had at my hand. So that was the only way, but it's still fine because it's got no more back rows, and now XYZ summon, I can just go into a Dark Armor Dragon and pop that Blue Eyes that I hate. And also this was kinda nice because I get to banish a card from my own graveyard, so this actually opens the space to play a second Treacherous. So this is an option. Keep in mind that if you want to play double Treacherous, you can, thanks to the Dark Armor Dragon's effect. And then he just has a set card, set monster. But I've got my Destiny draw like Spiral Flame Strike to pop the monster and attack directly. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. This was my 6th win in a row. We've got Destiny Heroes, and I actually made him ranked down, so I'm sorry for him, but that's how it is. He's got Clock of Destiny to begin with, adding a Mystical Space Typhoon. Not a crazy hand for him, I guess, because he's got the Typhoon right here and the Drill Dog. Instead, I've got an insane hand. Look at that. We've got the Odd Eyes Arc, the Odd Eyes Pendulum, Sky Iris Effect. So we've got both the Search and the Summon. Look at that. And now with the Pendulum Summon, we do not have enough space to summon everything, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but that's fine. We've got still the double level 6 that is coming out, as you can see, and we can just use the XYZ summon to go for Bouncer, and we can just attack. It takes no damage, but that's fine. So now he decided to go with the Mystical Space Typhoon plays to summon the Dreadmaster, but of course I can just negate the effect of Dreadmaster thanks to Foreign Strike Bouncer, so he got no summon, and he can only you know, go for a normal summon. He's got a shot in his hand, as you will see in a couple of seconds. So there you go, going for the pop. He popped the right one, but at this point there was nothing I had to do because I already had lethal, so there was nothing to do for him, unfortunately. Bouncer is just enough to stop anything. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. 7 win in a row, and this time interrupting a rank up. I was sorry for that as well. So we got Ishizu Ishtaru. So let's see what we've got. Harpies. So Harpies with the Static Sign, at least now with the skill that is gonna be nerfed, I guess on the 20th of January, I mean around that date, like. So it's got the Harpies Hunting Ground Search, and of course the Cyber/Harpy Lady to begin with, and then, as you can see right here, I was really lucky. I've got both my skills, so I could just go into my Foreign Strike Bouncer first turn, as you can see right here, summoning both my level 6 guys, and I do not even use to get the effect because Bouncer is bigger than the Cyber/Harpy Lady. I also have my Treacherous, so I'm really chilling right now. He's got the Happy's Feather Rest to recycle and get only 1 card to draw though, because he does not control level 5 or higher Harpy monster. Then with the Typhoon he just went for the Odd Eyes Arc, the correct choice. Maybe he could have gone for the Treacherous actually, but there you go. He's got the Book of Moon right here to stop my Bouncer. But guys, I've got the Treacherous. He's dead and he does not know. So, and that's a strange move. I mean, he went for the Harpies Hunting Ground after summoning the Channeler, and that was a mistake because he could have just popped the Treacherous. I mean, it would have been the same. Actually, no, because if he had forced me to play the Treacherous when he only had 1 monster, I had to pop my own Foreign Strike Bouncer. Instead, with this move, I could use the Treacherous to pop both his monsters. So it was just a misplay from his side, but that's fine. Also, he popped the skill, so we're chilling. I can just attack directly once. Let's see if we can come back. Actually, no. And that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, the 8th win in a row. So guys, this was the last one. I actually, I did not last the following one. I just didn't duel, and I was so excited to show you this that I just stopped. So this could have been gone further. So let's see what he's got. He's got a Pendulum deck as well. This time it's Abyss Actor that are actually pretty good. They actually turned out to be really good. And so the Sky Iris seems to work pretty well with the Abyss Sector as well. So he's got the Mellow Madonna to pay 1,000 life points and add the Superstar to his hand. Then the Odd Dice Unicorn to have the perfect skill he needs to go into the Pendulum Summon, triple Pendulum Summon. Look at that, he's got a full board of stuff. But we've got, as you can see, the Planet Pathfinder, exactly how I told you, just like a replacement for Sky Iris. So then we've got the Sky Iris play, then the Flame Strike to add the skill that we need, that we miss for the complete combo. And look at that. Sky Iris, of course, step up the Odd Dice Pendulum Dragon that will trigger both the effect, the search, and the summon. So there you go, playing the skill back again, and then Pendulum Summon because we've got a couple of level 6. And I don't know if it was the best choice, honestly, but I didn't know what to do. I was really in doubt right here, so I decided to go with the Bouncer anyway, not knowing if it was the best option. But I decided to go all in attack position, then going for Abyss Crypt and pop everything right there. So, but luckily for me, I was not done, so I was just so lucky to draw that, honestly. And I've got the effect of the Odd Dice Arc to summon another one, but it's got the Malevolent Sin. So now I'm in a bad spot, because he can just OTK me, but instead no, because I've got the Stegosaber in the grave that not only saves me, but also triggers the skill. So perfectly 1000, I can just draw for any spell trap card that he happens to be a Flame Strike. So good. Perfect, to pop the Malevolent Sin, then Pendulum Summon to go into another Odd Dice Arc. I can just attack, deal damage, and I was not afraid of this spell, this Destiny draw. I mean, what could he do? I also had another Odd Dice Pendulum Dragon in my deck, just in case he pops any of this, so I was chilling. But he's got the Abyss Crypt, Rise of the Abyss King again. So he can pop again that monster, but the effect comes in play. I can summon my Odd Dice Pendulum Dragon. He attacked, but at this point he's got no defense. So I had to Pendulum Summon once again, and he just surrendered. So guys, that was all for the replays. I actually thinking about reaching Kong with this, so because it's just so fun to play it, and it just feels so good. Guys, that was all for this insane deck list. That was all for the video. I hope you enjoyed all the explanation and the commentary and replays. Of course, guys, if you have some questions, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.